Welcome, everybody, to what should be a memorable experience for everybody here in the building. The Big 12 Championship game has a history of wild, dramatic finishes, and based on this matchup today, we could be in for another one. We're going to be treated to not just a top 10 matchup, but a battle for a conference championship and an automatic bid to the college football playoff with the first-round bye that goes with it. So a lot at stake here, as we'll see the number 6 team in the country, the UCF Knights, taking on the 8th-ranked team, the Colorado Buffaloes. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Back to throw. It's Jefferson. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Just a great play on the ball by the defensive back, getting a hand on it and tipping it up into the air. Boy, anytime you see a tip go up, often that defense is thinking interception. This one falls to the ground, but the next tip ball could be going the other way.
Looking for his big tight end. Caught over the middle. It's Pittman. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. High completion, good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Short throw complete to the tight end. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
You know, they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. And they pick up the first on the ground. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get them to third down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
The Knights pick up enough yardage for a first down. To the air, it's Jefferson. Looking to throw it deep. And it's picked off. That was a risky pass attempt, and he paid the price. Not much on the return, but they snuffed out the drive with the takeaway.
Chris, you have all week to kind of find the matchups that you want. They clearly wanted to go after this defensive back. They looked at it, first drive of the game. They make the throw. It's just a poor decision, in my opinion, by this quarterback, and it cost him.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll try the option play here. As the first down still on the move. They bring him down, but a simple quarterback keeper for a solid gain and a fresh set of downs.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive line up. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the left side. We get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Here's the second down play. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Looking to throw. It's Sanders. It's a deep throw down the right sideline. It's caught. They will rule that a catch. A huge gain through the air.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
The Buffaloes lining up here on 1st and 10. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Fires it to the wideout. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Buffs. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
And the point after is good. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Okay, so the UCF offense is back out on the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Looking to scramble. He's on the run. Launches deep. Oh, and it's dropped right off his hands. A chance for a big play, but little early nerves on the part of that receiver.
You know, they don't hit this downfield, but it gives you an idea of how much pressure this quarterback can put on this defense. They've got to cover all these receivers, worry about the running game, try to pressure the quarterback, and then deal with him when he breaks out and scrambles like that. He's a threat to run or throw.
Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Here's the throw deep downfield. The pass is intercepted. And he's got some open field ahead. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, this guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot.
Boy, a nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. Dropping back, it's Sanders. The pocket breaking down. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job of taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
But he's brought down out at the 46.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. That wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
Solid gain in the running play. Third down now. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Hunter. This offense picks up the first down. They tackle him at the 44.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. First down. Looking to throw the football. Catch made on the left side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a first down. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. To throw, it's Sanders. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense has been set up with a first down and goal.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And the Buffaloes looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he makes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Colorado.
And I love running backs that can hurt you on the ground and through the air. The defense this time just underestimates his ability to catch the ball and then the speed afterwards. And it's a touchdown.
With the PAT, they take a 14-0 lead. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And here's the return from inside the 5. The returner is brought down. Gets us started on the next drive. And here comes the UCF offense back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. but they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
An incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. On the run, he'll let it go. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield. But the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
And the offense trots back onto the field here. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Catch made on the right side. They get him, but what a spin move. That's one for the highlight reel.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And the Buffaloes looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. And there's the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. To throw, it's Sanders. Pass caught, can he get in? And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a 1st and goal now.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. And when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Send the back in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he'll get there. Touchdown, Buffaloes.
Now, this defense is so caught up in all the wide receivers, they forgot about the running back. He's not just back there running the ball. This guy's involved in the passing game. Nice throw and catch and a touchdown.
Attack on the PAT, and it's 21-0. Here's the kickoff team now, set to move this one away. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And the UCF offense back out on the field now. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it for a big gain. Tackle made after a big gain. The Knights will crank up the tempo. Try to catch the defense with the draw. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Man, the defensive coordinator has to be fired up about this play. The thing that he has to love is that his defense and their technique was right on point. They didn't lose their leverage. They stayed with the play and didn't just go after the quarterback.
They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And the senior making a disruptive impact play. The sack sets up 2nd down. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. Second down now after the sack. Scanning the field, it's Jefferson. Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
The important third down play coming up. Increasing out motion from the offense. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And he'll lost it to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Going the other way, can they stop him? Now look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
Well, mistake by the quarterback of putting that up in the air, but a great play by the free safety. You know, you sit back and cover three. The center fielder is the free safety. He's got his eyes on the quarterback, and when that ball is released, he's got to show an athletic ability to be able to go find the football and come down with it for an interception.
Breaking free at the 35. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And that run produces a decent gain.
Coaches told us in pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. It's the 2-minute warning. We've got a blowout developing here before halftime.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
So the offense faces third and short from the plus 26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Receiver makes the catch, and the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. First and goal from the 9.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Caught near the goal line, and he will score. Touchdown, Buffs.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Okay, so the UCF offense is back out on the field. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup at intermission. But in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Going for a big play downfield. They attack the deep middle of this defense, Kirk, come up with a big play.
Nice job giving that quarterback time to throw. Good job of making that read to the middle of the field and working against those safeties, and a big play is the result.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. Can he take it all the way? Inside the 10. Gonna take it all the way in. Pick 6. Touchdown, Colorado. And a pick 6. A monster play by the this defense here, Kurt.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the UCF offense back out on the field. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
Using his legs on the scramble. He'll avoid the sack, but is brought down after a short gain. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
Trying for a fourth down completion. And they heave it deep downfield. Deep shot caught inside the 25. Touchdown, UCF. It was a foot race, and he won it.
This is what having an accurate quarterback is so important. Fourth down, critical situation. He puts that ball right on his receiver. And what I love to see is he not only picks up that first down, but he's got the speed and the awareness to take it to the end zone for the touchdown.
They make the extra point, trail now 35-7. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Here comes the Colorado offense back out on the field. It'd be a surprise if they took a risk here with the final seconds of the first half, backed up near their own end zone. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's running out of time here. And it's the senior getting home with the sack. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
There's a nice sack by this defense, something that they've been looking for. They've been on their heels most of this football game. That time they were able to get after the quarterback and bring him down. Let's see if that can provide a bit of a spark, see if they can get a little bit of momentum going their way.
Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
They'll try the right here. In the clear at the 25. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. The 20. Inside the 10. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Buffaloes.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
It's So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Return starts from inside the 5. Will be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. He'll hand it off. We're gaining some breathing room now. Tackled at the 26. And the offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And they get him down in what will be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And the receiving team has recovered. Looks like the hands team did its job.
Trying it onside to start the third with the lead? It's, I guess, a bold strategy. Now we'll see if it comes back to bite them.
And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. Quarterback still with the football. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. The Buffaloes will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
Boy, the linebacker is really the quarterback of the defense on this play. Diagnosed that read quickly and executed it flawlessly. He just flew in and blew up the option play for a loss.
They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Defenses all around the country have gotten to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the grab. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Good catch just past the first down line to allow the drive to continue. It's a nice play by the quarterback and wide receiver there.
There's the handoff. Muscle out of bounds, close to the end zone.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Touchdown, Buffs. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
This receiver is putting on a show today. That is 3 trips to the end zone already. And based on how this defense is playing against him, this may not be the last time we see him in the end zone today.
PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Now they get set to kick it away. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And the UCF offense back out on the field now. On the ground, it's Harvey. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. The pass rush closing in. Down he goes. A sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Hudson. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. The Knights getting set on 1st and 10.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Good enough for first down yardage.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Second down after that previous play. Back to pass. It's Jefferson. Looking for the wideout. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, you may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, it's going to cost you.
They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. On the run, it's Harvey. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Receiver in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
You know, a lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain on it.
And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
The offense trailing here in the second half. This is a crucial 4th down try.
Here we go.
Dropping back, it's Jefferson. Complete with the running back, but can he get there? Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there.
Boy, a risky decision here to go for it inside the red zone on 4th down, and you come up with a first down. I love that aggressive approach. Let's see if they can come up with a touchdown here to finish off this drive.
The Knights will line up here on 1st down and goal. Back to throw again. They've got him. It's a sack for the defense.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
This will be a challenge. 2nd and goal from the 14. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Caught over the middle. It's Harvey. Tackled at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now. The Knights will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their first timeout. double digits in the second half. They're going to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown. Nice.
I thought there might be some initial penetration by this defense. The offense decides to run it up the middle, and I got to give all the credit to this back. He saw just where he needed to go, uses that vision to get this touchdown.
Now the try for the two-point conversion. Looking to throw. It's Jefferson. Throws to the tight end. And it's picked off in the end zone.
The two-point attempt is no good. That is the score. Colorado.
I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick.
13.
And the hands team able to recover the football. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. There's contact on the throw. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
This is what you love to see, right? Quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open receiver, and he waits to the last possible second. In fact, Chris, he gets hit as he gets that ball out of his hands. So good job of showing some strength and a good job of throwing with accuracy as he's taking that hit.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Shows off the moves there, but ultimately not much of a gain.
On 49, UCF 13.
A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Dropping back. It's Sanders. There's a shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Colorado. And this one is getting ugly. Conference championship on the line. This quarterback told us, this is my time to shine. This is my stage, Kirk, and he is delivering.
Well, anytime you see a performance like this out of a quarterback, it's like the stars are in alignment. The quarterback's doing his job. The play caller is seeing the defense and putting him in a position to have success. And let's not forget the line and the receivers, the job that they're doing as well. It's a dream performance so far by this quarterback.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Okay, so the UCF offense is back out on the field. Looking to throw it on first down. It's a quick grab. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the fourth quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
Pass complete. It's second down now. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And it's good for a first down to the 36.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
He shreds the tackle. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, overall, it's been a tough day for this offense, but especially for this running back. Just not able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's made this offense somewhat one-dimensional, and a large reason they're trailing in the fourth quarter.
Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down marker.
Well, fourth quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry and try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a first down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
Take it now, but not before he makes the first down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. This is the 6th play on the drive. Back to throw. It's Jefferson. Pressure is coming. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Pressure comes, and once again, no escape.
Man, how'd you like to be the offensive coordinator for this team right now, with the offensive line coach trying to come up with any answer at all to deal with this pass rush? That's 5 sacks now in this game. They cannot seem to stop this pressure from this defense.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. Here's another interception. We're losing track. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Solid game, moves the ball to the 36.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
A game makes it 2nd and medium. Use the running game to chew on this clock now. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situations, much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Scanning the field, it's Sanders. Lofting it toward the left sideline. Catch made down inside the 20.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they
got him. He's sacked.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
Off play action, he's looking to throw. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
But Chris, the offense takes the shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
Incompletion brings up an important 3rd down. And now they run the draw play. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. And out comes the field goal unit, trying to knock it through from 44 yards away. And he knocks that one right through. And that will extend their lead even further. After adding 3 more points to the lead, they're set to kick it off. Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. And here comes the UCF offense back out on the field. This thing is so out of hand. All you can do now is play for a little shred of pride. Looking for a gap. It's Harvey. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Hey, where's that been the whole game? That's actually a nice run. It has been a tough day for this offense, but you know what? You love to see the offensive line and the running back still out there competing, trying to show the coaches that they're not worried about the score. They're going to go out and show their competitive spirit, and hopefully that will help them down the road.
Offense goes to the pistol formation now.
The defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. 4th down. He's throwing for it. This will fall incomplete and a turnover on downs.
Well, that'll do it, Chris. This defense has played well the entire game. It's very fitting here on this 4th down play in the 4th quarter. Under 2 minutes to go. They step up again. Give them the game ball.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, nice job by this defense being able to diagnose the counter play. You know, when you run that counter, you're hoping the illusion of the offense going one way and then coming back the other, that the defense buys in.
And he'll loft it to the end zone. Touchdown, Buffaloes. And the beatdown continues.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
They're setting out to try the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the UCF offense back out on the field now. This has been a demolition, a monumental beatdown. Kind of just put the controller down and walk away. Tackle made after just a short game.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
Catch is made down the middle. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Escapes the sack. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Will the penalty wipe away the sack? Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense moving to a bunch formation. Dropping back, it's Jefferson. Defense is coming after him. And it's incomplete. Just 10 seconds remaining now.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here.
And it's intercepted as he threw it into heavy traffic that time. Not much on the return, but they create the turnover.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down. What an amazing run these guys have had. And now